For capsicum bottle gourd recipe, I have taken 5 capsicum. We need to give longitudinal section. The capsicum should be very thin while making into pieces. That is, how much thin we cut, that much faster cooking will be finished off. And same with the bottle gourd pieces also. You need to take 1 cup of these pieces which are finely chopped. They should be in longitudinal section and very thin. Kindly understand this point so that the curry will be very fastly cooked. And simple and easy cooking method is my main motto. And also, however you feel comfortable on screen, off screen also, that simple recipe should be there. And here I didn't added any onion or garlic or ginger, so that make you cook very fastly. As soon as this cutting section has been finished, you need to take a pan and add. If you are using the induction stove, you need to check for a thin bottomed pan. If you have thick bottomed pan, it is difficult because it takes longer time. So kindly take this very thin bottomed pan if possible. And I added 2 spoons of cooking oil, that is peanut oil is my mainly preferable oil always for tasty purpose. And I added this capsicum finely chopped and also a bit bottle gourd pieces also. In the beginning only I added 1 by 4th, that is very small spoon, you can observe in the video, 1 by 4th spoon of turmeric powder, and remaining all like salt, chili powder, coriander powder, cumin seed powder, garam masala, all I added 1 spoon each. You can check the small spoon in the video very clearly. And here you can understand, here I didn't go for tampering also. The variation you can understand from my cooking is I didn't add ginger, garlic, onion or tampering seeds, that is talimpu we say in Telugu. So instead of that, that curry is very tasty and quite challenging. The taste elevator of this recipe could be the vegetable itself, the freshness of the vegetable, and the fresh vegetables or organic vegetables are always elevating the taste of the recipe. And then coming to this, once you need to keep the lid. Meanwhile, as we have taken thin bottomed pan, it is induction stove, it gets burnt off beneath very fastly. We need to go on sort it. Just keep it in little less temperature, that is from 1200 to 10,000. You can keep like that. I'm saying you an example. And add little water, otherwise that spiciness will cover whole room. Prevent that one. And keeping the lid, you can prevent that one. The over spice will come out and it creates hazard to the as while cooking. Kindly prevent that one because all the masala we added in the beginning for the curry to be tasty. But if you keep at high temperature, the whole room will become smoky. Kindly prevent that one and kindly check so that the curry is not burnt. If it is burnt, the total curry will be given bad odor. So we should be very cautious. And finally, next thing is after sorting it for 2 to 3 minutes. Here is one option. If you have little time, at least for 5 to 15 minutes, go on keep it on low temperature like around 300 or 500. Meanwhile, you need to sort once and add very less water, and in that way also you can cook. If you want to cook them very fastly, you keep high temperature and just cook it within 1-2 minutes. It will be finished off. Maximum before 5 minutes only, because capsicum will get cooked very fastly than any other vegetable. Already we are using capsicum in salads, that means even if it is semi cooked also it gives the same taste, but I am cooking it thoroughly here. I'm not giving it any semi cooked here, but I'm just saying you. And even if you give fine section for this bottle gourd also, removing the peel, it also gets cooked very fastly. You should understand one point. Those who have disliked bottle gourd also, they couldn't find that I added bottle gourd pieces, that tasty the curry is. And here I added 1 by 4th spoon, the spoon, small spoon which I have shown you for the salt and turmeric. We need to add with 1 spoon or 2 spoons of your choice tomato sauce or tomato ketchup I added. You can make instant tomato sauce at home by checking the Google once again how to prepare tomato sauce at home. And 1 spoon of red chili sauce, 1 spoon of green chili sauce, and 1 spoon of soya sauce. You can add 2 spoons of soya sauce. That will be the great taste elevator here. And you should understand one thing. Capsicum should be the taste elevator, not the pungent odor of garam masala. Garam masala, I always prefer light, very soft garam masala in taste, because that can be vegetable one or that can be something like Chole masala I prefer. Always the garam masala should be predominant. It should never dominate the curry. Because if you use the same garam masala for all the recipes, the curry will not give you the same taste. That is some non-vegetarian garam masala. If you add here, the total taste will go off. So kindly understand, this is a vegetarian recipe. It should be so soft and soothing, and everything should elevate the taste but should not dominate the taste. That is the all the masalas, that is coriander powder, cumin seed powder, you can prepare at home. The freshness of the masala is main taste elevator of the curry. That is why I am saying particularly every point is we are using only two simple ingredients here. One is bottle gourd pieces and also capsicum. So we are elevating the taste of the curry with these two only. So we need to understand three important points, that is freshness of vegetable. Second one is that garam masala should not dominate the curry, and either coriander powder or cumin seed powder, garam masala, all should be very fresh. Then only freshly prepared, the taste will get elevated. You can add 1 to 2 spoons of cream, fresh cream, if you have, before keeping the stove put off. That also elevate the taste better. And here you can understand one thing, if you have 1 cup pieces of paneer, fresh paneer, you can add them by just lastly you can put off the stove. And if you have this, that is, milk products are rich in vitamin B12, which cannot be prepared in the body, they need to be supplied from outside only. Kids should be especially given this cream, cow ghee, and also butter and cheese, because that will give you vitamin B12. And here this can be a combination with jawar roti, bajra roti, regular roti, pulka, or chapati. The combination will play a great role. If you are using wheat, it is rich in fiber. If you are using jawar roti, it is rich in, as it is a millet, it is rich in vitamin B17. And all the millets are rich in vitamin B17. B17 is only available in millets, which are highly helpful for diabetic patients. They reduce the blood glucose level, and they also very helpful to balance in the diabetic patient health condition by reducing the glucose levels. So the combination of jawar roti or ragi roti or bajra roti, they are with low glycemic index, and the combination of this curry could play a major role. And bottle gourd always plays a role to reduce glycemic index. Any carbohydrate, as soon as it is consumed, it gets converted into glucose in the blood, but it can be reduced by taking certain vegetables. They go back to the liver and adipose tissue. You can consider one among that two could be the combination of capsicum and bottle gourd. Capsicum is rich in potassium, capsaicin, a chemical which reduces the blood glucose level. Potassium is always helpful to reduce and push the excess sodium from our body. So this is very rich in antioxidant. Antioxidant rich food acts as blood thinners, which prevent the blood clotting. There are three advantages, and any a time in a clinical knowledge, if any patient is going, the blood glucose level is just disturbing, that it is going more, you can take bottle gourd. In the clinicals it proved that if you take bottle gourd much, it will reduce the blood glucose level. So the low glycemic index food, but very tasty food. And here, as I added these sauces to elevate the taste, you can prepare at home all these sauces, and you can use if you dislike outside food. And you can serve this with roti, rice, or hot rice with cow ghee, a little raita, as it is summer is prevailing. This is the total story of the curry. But here you need to understand one thing, antioxidant rich foods are always helpful to prevent the toxins of the entering into the body. They have antiviral property, they have anti-cancerous property, they will protect the body against certain toxins. So detoxification can also be done by the antioxidant rich foods. And this is my channel, please subscribe. And here I am ending the story regarding the curry. And you need to understand one thing, if you people don't subscribe me, and I cannot run the channel properly. And kindly give your blessings and support me. I already got 930 subscribers, and also nearly 3 lakh 330,000 viewers in hardly 6-7 months. That is all with your blessings and great love, and I need to move forward with your love only, then only I can make my work better. Kindly understand, please keep like and share and also subscribe this everybody YouTube who are working the problem you can understand. To move forward I need your support. Okay, thank you for your great and love, and thank you for subscribing the channel always. Thank you.